We have 4 groups of cards here. We have the first group is accompanied with the amethyst stone. The second group is sodalite. The third group is rose quartz, and the fourth group is lapis lazuli. All right, so we have group 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, welcome to my channel, Oracle Moon, and I'm Renee, and today we'll be doing a pick a card reading for the type of relationship that your person wants from you, or they want the both of you to have. All right, so your person wants something that's just really casual, something that's just, you two can go out, have a little bit of fun, partying. You can be out and about, seeing friends, just being out there, going to concerts, just really having a good old time. Something that's really not too serious. So, and the reason for this is because we have patience. The reason why they want to just take a little bit of time with this, they're just not really looking for, they don't want to rush your connection. They really want to take things slow. And the reason why is because they are a very patient person. They really are. They feel like everything will happen in divine timing. So what this card says, patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. So your person is really like, they just want to go with the flow. That's the type of relationship I'm seeing that they want. And they're like, if you guys stay together, or if you're currently not together like that, or whatever, they're just going to take it as it is. All right. And I'm seeing here something that they really like about you. They like that you are someone who comes off as very intelligent. You probably know a lot about different subjects. Perhaps you read intensively. You could be reading for your schoolwork. You could be, they see that you're very dedicated to studying. But I really do get the sense that they admire your intelligence. They like your mind. They like that you love to just go off and you can go into solitude and you can just be there. You don't really cling to them. This is what they like about you. You're not someone who is clingy. Your idea of, to them, your idea probably, they see someone who goes into a dream world. This tells me that your person watches you. They love how you can get just enraptured in what you're reading or what you're working on. You can be very focused and determined when you want to be. They really do. So they like your seriousness. They like that you're an independent spirit too. So for you, if you just have one of those relationships where you're just kind of, you're just dating right now and you don't really have a label attached to it, this is what they want to, they just want to keep going and just seeing where things will lead. If it leads to something that's long-term and committed, then that's fine, but they're not really going to rush it. They also see you as someone who may be a bit detached at times. You're not someone who's really going to be calling them a lot. I feel like this may be a little bit concerning to them, even though they're such an independent person themselves. This may be a little bit like, I feel like they may see it a little bit as like a red flag. But it's only because you don't mind going into a little bit of solitude and just kind of doing what you want to do. All right? Let's see. So yeah, overall, your person, they're just looking for something that's casual, something that's, just going with cards. We have the Ace of Pentacles, the Sun, and the Seven of Wands. This tells me that your person sees you as someone who is practical, reliable, someone who is a hard worker, and they really like this about you. But for them, I'm not saying they're not this, but your person really just kind of like, your person just likes to go with the flow. They're someone who's free-spirited, someone's fun, and this is the type of relationship that they want. They're really not ready to settle down just yet. They're just looking for something that's fun and open, and also they don't mind fighting off. They feel like they have to fight off suitors. I'm sensing that someone here is really, someone here is on a defensive. This is what I'm seeing. Someone here is very defensive, and they're probably feeling like they're backed into a corner. But if you're giving them ultimatums and you keep asking them what is it that they want, what do they want, what do they want, your person is just going to keep feeling like they're just, on edge, and they're not really going to try and give you an answer. But you could really have, with this person, you really have to watch their actions, because their actions tell a lot about their motives. So what they're saying is, Really don't kind of listen to it. Just follow their actions. And this is going to really tell you. Because your person is someone who is very, like what you see is what you get type of person. And they're also very patient. So this is the reason why they don't mind having a relationship where there isn't a specific term for it. They don't want any labels, because with them, they just want to take things easy. They just want to go with the flow, because for them, patience is key. And also, too, it's like divine timing. Just what this card says is patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. And this is what your person's doing. They're just leaving things up to fate. They like that you're an intelligent person. We have books here. They like that you have a lot of knowledge. You could probably talk about different subjects, topics. They like this about you. They like that you're someone who can also go off and just read a book, or if you're also writing, or you like to read magazine articles, perhaps you like to read a lot online. But yeah, they like that you can also just go off into your own world and do your own thing. And another thing they like too is that you're not someone who's codependent. You're not someone who's always trying to cling to them, who's always calling or wanting to be around them. You don't have any addictions from what they can see. Any addictions to wanting relationships. They see that you're someone who can go with the flow. This is what they see. They're seeing. Yeah, so overall, I'm just seeing that your person, they just want to kind of take things. Yeah, so overall, I'm seeing with your person, they just want to take things easy. They're not really looking. And also, if they really do want a relationship with you, they really just want something just like, very defined. A relationship where you two just, you two they just want you to be open and honest.
Gosh, baby.
They want a relationship that's really clear. All right, so here we have the Ace of Pentacles, the Sun. We have the Seven of Wands. They want a relationship. So they want a relationship that's very, they want some, they're looking for a relationship that could potentially lead to something serious. Actually, I'm getting a couple of messages here. Either they want something that's very serious, or they see you as someone whom they could be serious with. But right now, they're not really wanting anything serious. They just kind of want to see where they will just, I'm seeing they would like to see where the relationship could go. Yeah, so it's either they want something serious or they just want to take things easy. I'm getting two messages here. Also, too, this person may be trying to decide if they want a serious relationship, but right now they're feeling pretty much defensive about their decision on what type of relationship they want. With the Ace of Pentacles here, with the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace is about beginnings. So someone here is you could just be starting to date this person, but this person sees potential in where your connection could go. If you are already dating them, it's like they're almost hoping that it pans out to something in the long term, but you two are still, it's like you're still in that whole dating stage. Perhaps you don't have a clearly defined commitment, but your person, so it's like your person, I feel like someone here is just fighting off a relationship, or they're not trying to be in one right now. It's like they enjoy the aspects of dating. They enjoy the aspects of being casual. They just like going out and just having fun. They like being friends. They just like being really free and clear of issues that comes with relationships. So they're not really trying to force anything, and they definitely do not want to be backed into a corner and giving an ultimatum until having a relationship. They definitely don't, because this person is someone, if they feel forced in, they will probably just cut the connection. They will just cut it all off, because they're not ready to make that type of decision. And the reason why they want this type of the type of relationship they want with you is something that's just really honest and open. I get the sense that really right now they're not looking for anything serious with you, but they want to see where it goes. But they're not open into being rushed. They're not they're not trying to be rushed. So if you're trying to rush them into a commitment, don't do that. They already see your work. They know that you're a very they think that you're someone with class. They do. They see you as someone whom they could potentially, if everything goes right, potentially have children with, and so forth, build like a whole family together. But they willing to be patient. They know that patience takes time, and in due time, and everything happens in divine order. And a person just feels like they want to go with the flow. They really do, and they like that you're intelligent. They also like that you read books a lot. If you're big on reading, perhaps you're always reading, and they do love this about you. So they feel like while you're reading or whatever, or if you like to go alone and just study or whatever it is you do, it stops you from being clingy or codependent. Like you don't really try to bother them, and they like that. So because can you please stop? I'm talking. I'm doing my video. So they like that you can just go off and just kind of, do your own. They like that you can go off and just do your own thing. They like that you can just go off, and if you have to study, you're not someone who's always trying to be around them. They love that about you. I'm seeing here someone just being raptured by the storyline of a book, or like I'm really seeing that. So they love that. They love your mind. They love that you are a dreamer, and they really love that you're not clingy. They love this, but I feel like although they love this about you, this could worry them a little bit. Perhaps you are a little bit too distant. But I do see here that they like this about you, but I feel like for them this may be just a little bit of a red flag. Okay, but for the type of relationship they want something that's just really is undefined. You two are just going with the flow. All right, so that's all I have for group number 1. Thank you for watching. All right, so welcome back to group number 2. Let's find out what type of relationship your person would like to have with you. So let's start off with the first 3 cards in the top. We have the 7 of Wands, the Empress, and the Hermit. All right, so what I'm sensing here, your person is truly trying to fight off the thought of seeing you as their one. Because here we have the Empress in the center of this reading. They are really trying to fight off the idea of wanting to settle down, because they see that you're someone who is like their ideal. They see you as someone who's their ideal partner, their ideal spouse. They see you as, it's like you're the embodiment of beauty. You're the embodiment of creation. They see this about you. It's like in their eyes, you're perfect. But I'm also seeing someone who is really searching for themselves. They're really trying to go out into the world and find out what it is that they're here for. Perhaps your person already knows what they were destined to fulfill in this life. But I really do see someone who is really trying to search for that ultimate happiness. And I feel like with them, the type of relationship that they want with you, they want someone who's really going to be at home, taking care of the home life, paying bills, planning vacations, just doing the whole 9 yards while they're out on a spiritual search. Because I really do sense that your person is very spiritual. They're probably into healthy eating, they're into the, esoteric realm in a way. I feel like they probably practice Kabbalah or Judaism, Buddhism. One of those very spiritual religious, but they may not be the most religious person, because just because someone is spiritual does not mean that they're religious. So it's about your person has a deep they have an understanding of spirituality, but they would like to have a more deep. They would like to become more spiritually aware. They could be a life path number 9. They could be a life path number 11 or 22. But yeah, your person could be a Virgo. They could be an Aquarius or Sagittarius. But yeah, so I mean, your person really is truly searching. It's like they're on this permanent search, and it's like I see them as someone who's also practicing a form of stoicism. It's like denying themselves, denying what they want, denying what it is they're trying to deny themselves the physical pleasures from this world, materialistic items. This is like someone who would probably go and, who would probably walk without shoes for 5 days just to feel what it's like to not have that, because they don't want to take anything for granted. But at the same time, I feel like they would probably take their spouse for granted, or the person they're with in a relationship, because your person is so self-focused on trying to be better, and there isn't anything wrong with that. But if you're in a relationship, it's okay to put some type of focus onto your partner as well. So your person wants someone who's going to be at home. They want someone not even necessarily at home, but someone who's just going to be there. Someone who's going to be loyal. Someone who can create, anything without needing them to be there. So, and the reason why your person wants this type of relationship, they want this relationship because to them it's a form of discipline. It's a form of discipline. It's like I can deny myself even though I've accomplished this. So let me see what else I can take on. And also too, not even that, the reason why a person wants this type of relationship is because they have so many things that they feel like they would like to accomplish. So if they're not even looking for someone who's going to be there and they come back, you know what I'm going to say? They may not even want any type of relationship. They just trying to fight off the thoughts of marriage. I feel like you may make them feel like they want to settle down, but they're just fighting it off. Perhaps in the beginning you two may have talked about marriage, or they saw you as someone whom they could settle down with, but your person has such a strong urge to just go out there and find what else is there. I feel like they're on this type of spiritual quest. And they really are. And I also know too, your person knows that it really wouldn't be fair to you if you two were to take that next step. They know it wouldn't be fair to just leave you alone, because your person feels like their spiritual journey is something that they have to go at alone. But it's like they do want you to hold out hope for them. So that's why they also too would want someone to be home waiting for them. So if they left their home city or where they're currently living to just go and travel the world on this search, then they would like to come back and have you there. But I feel like your person knows that's not realistic. And what your person sees about you, they love that you are someone who makes them feel protected. Perhaps they feel like you are willing to accept the protection that they will give. They see that you're someone who doesn't mind going out there to fight for what you want. They see you as someone who is courageous, someone who is a defender, someone who is They see you as someone who is strong, someone who's powerful. They almost see you as a warrior. They really do. And also too, they like that they like that you will not just go and retreat. So when the going gets tough, you're not just going to back down. This is what they like about you. You are a fighter. They love that. So this really stands out strong in your personality. They love that you are truly a leader, and I feel like they do see you as someone whom they could count on. They do. So overall, I am seeing someone, your person's looking for someone who would feel secure within themselves, someone who can handle really being with them, someone who's not going to be accusing them of infidelity, because I feel like a person truly is on a spiritual journey and they're looking for someone who is very secure within themselves. They want a secure partner. They're looking for a secure relationship. Okay, so that's all I have for group number 2. I wish you the best of luck in your connection, and thank you for watching. All right, welcome back to group number 3, the Rose Quartz. Let's find out what type of relationship your person is looking for from you. All right, so let's start off with the Knight of Pentacles here. We have the Devil and we have the Fool in reverse. All right, so what I'm seeing, the type of relationship your person is looking for, they're still trying to figure out what type of relationship they want from you, but they are very sexually attracted to you. I see here your person. To me, it tells me a person is most likely looking for something that's just very physical, because here we have the Knight of Pentacles looking right at the Devil, and then we just have the Fool walking away. It's almost like they want a no strings attached type of relationship. They know that you're someone who is, you're not someone that's like, you're not someone who is just like, like a party animal, party girl, or a party boy, or someone who's just out to have a little bit of fun. They know that. I feel like they're watching you. It's like they're saying like, oh my goodness, like this person's really precious, but I just want to have a little bit of fun. But I see here too with the Devil. The Devil's telling me that your person feels very attracted to you. They feel bonded to you. Perhaps that's what they want with you. They want something. They may get possessive. So I feel like this person, the reasons isn't really the most. You know what? There's another message that's coming through here. Your person, they may not even just want something that's just casual. They may want something that's really like a deep bond, but it's like a connection, like possessiveness, control, some power. Your person really wants to. This person really wants to control. This person could be a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. This person, and I'm also sensing too that this person, they're not looking for something that's spiritual. They're not trying to put their emotions, like their loving emotions, into a connection like this one. They're not. This person is looking for something that's more physical. They want to have all the power. That's what I'm seeing. It's like they're looking at you saying, how can I get what I want from this person? I see that there's something that's precious, but they also, they see you because they're trying to figure out, no, they're not trying to figure out nothing. They do. This person, they want to have all the power. This person wants to control where they want to take this. And I really do get the sense that, and I really feel like this person, if you are seeing them, this person isn't telling you where they want things to go. They're not trying to move it along to something, the next step. They're not trying to have something committed. If they do have something committed with you, this person is just for power. Because this person just want to call the power plays. It's just all about power. And then they can just run off and do whatever it is they want. Because this person has some type of fear. They have a fear of like a spiritual connection. This person has a fear of wearing their heart on their sleeves. This person is more all about the material world. This is someone who isn't the most grounded when it comes to a higher consciousness. It's not. Okay, so the reason why a person wants a type of relationship, a controlling type of relationship, is because it has to do with denial. But they also acknowledge that they do have a fear. So it says denial. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. Their fear is of having that connection Someone you're emotionally connected to, mentally connected to, spiritually connected to. This is what they have that fear of, because they have a fear of abandonment. Your person, I really do feel like your person have abandonment issues. This is the reason. So they would rather have something that's like in a strong attachment to something physical, like I was about to say a sex addiction, but a physical sexual, like a sexual relationship. That's it. But they just want to control, or if they do enter into a relationship, it's just for like the sexual benefits or material benefits that they could gain. But the thing is, although they are afraid of spirituality or, emotions and being connected to someone emotionally, feelings, this is what they also love about you. This is something that they really like about you. They like how you seem connected to a higher power. You are someone who is probably an earth angel, someone who comes across as loving, healing, someone who you may even like crystals. You probably tell them all about your crystal collection. I mean, you just probably really love the esoteric. And they love that about you. You're probably someone who comes off as understanding. No, you're someone who comes off as understanding and someone who is just really just trying to shine. You're like someone who is open, someone who is not afraid to express their emotions, their loving emotions. Someone who's not afraid to have a connection with somebody else. Okay? It's almost as like, even though your person doesn't want to think about this higher power, they see you as a light worker too, someone who's spreading light to others, healing, someone who is but it's like, once again, it's like they want to capture that. They want to capture it and just hold on to it. And your person may very well, this is someone who could love you one day, but for them, love means something entirely different. It's not like how you or I would, it's not like how I feel like most people would say is love. Okay, so also too, what they like about you, they like that you come off as someone with also what they like about you, you come off as someone with options. You have options. Perhaps you have you're very attractive and outgoing man or woman. You're popular. People just want to be with you. They want to be around you. So this could be the reason too why your person is would like to go after you. You have options in other areas of your life, not just with people. Perhaps you have career opportunities that you're looking at. And they like this about you too. So perhaps you have the potential in their mind to make a lot of money one day. Perhaps you may even be a potential law student. Maybe you want to be like a family lawyer, something like that. But be careful with this person, because this person, I feel like your person too, not even just a sexual relationship they want. They're looking for someone who can take care of them. They're looking for someone with great, with a good high income, or at least a potential to have that. And they should be working towards that right now. So your person is also looking for something of monetary value as well, because your person, they're more rooted in this like material world. It's all about what they can touch and see and feel. This is what they want. They want a lot of it. So as I was saying, you could be someone who's, if you're not already a law student, you could be a future law student. You could be wanting to go into the medical field, or you could be a caregiver, or there's something to do with you trying to decide on what it is that you're going to go after career-wise too. But I do feel like I'm sensing here someone working in law strongly. And also too, what else your person likes about you? We have the true love here in reverse. Perhaps, I feel like with your person, perhaps they are damaged from a past relationship. And with your connection, they're not really expecting this to turn into a love thing. They're not. And this is what they like about it. For them, it's really all about what they can get. They're not really looking for, like, that love of a lifetime type of passion or connection. They're just not looking for that. And they like that with you. They could just have something that's really rooted in the physical. All right, so that's all I'm seeing for group number 3. I wish you all the best of luck. And if you would like to subscribe to the channel, that would be great. If not, that's fine too. But thank you for watching. All right, so now we have group number 4. Let's get started. Let's find out what type of relationship your person wants to have with you. All right, so let's go with the first 3 cards at the top. We have the 3 of Wands, we have the 7 of Pentacles, we have the 3 of Wands again. Okay, so this is probably a connection from the... All right, so sorry about that. Got a little bit... All right, so sorry about that. Got interrupted. So as I was saying, so I feel like one of you is waiting for communication and the other one is waiting for something to come back to them. Perhaps they are feeling like they're at a distance emotionally, or someone here is... There is probably a physical distance here with this connection. Someone could have moved away. Or someone could possibly be on a journey of some sort, but whatever it is, this person, you both are feeling the distance. You really are. You feel like you would like to reconnect, but someone just really isn't making a move. So the type of relationship that your person wants is an equal effort relationship. That's where both of you are working towards the betterment of this connection, of having something that is tangible, getting to the 10 of Pentacles of a happy family life, or I'm going to say a secure family life, because for this person, they want to be, well, their plan is to be well off, and your person is not trying to They're not trying to have a struggle life. They want to leave a legacy behind. So they are looking for an equal opportunity relationship where you both will put in the work. It's not even just being physically, the financial aspects to this. It's also the emotional aspects. The mental work that's needed to keep a relationship going, because it really takes 2 to make a relationship work. So they don't want to be the only one putting in the effort. So their thing is, if they reach out to you, or at least try to get this relationship going, if you 2 are just dating, they want to know if this will pan out. Will this pan out to where they would like to lead this connection? And I feel like there's something happened in the past if you 2 have broken up and your person acknowledges that they messed up. Because here, the reason why they want this type of relationship where you both will work at, and not just one person walking away because something went wrong. Here we have, it says failure. And it says, I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. So your person here is saying that they've learned from their mistakes. They've learned that you really have to put in the effort. And they really are. It's like, I feel too that your person is willing to put in really a good chunk of the effort to make this work. But they're afraid that you're just going to reject them as well. This is what I'm seeing. And also, your person they love that you are very spiritual. Perhaps you know a little bit about each culture when it comes to spirituality. You probably follow several different spiritual teachings. You probably take a little bit from each religion, and you this is what makes up your spirituality. They feel that you have so much knowledge to give in this realm. They feel that you are almost like an esoteric healer. You know so much when it comes to this field that, I mean, it really it's like they're just in awe of you. They see you as this, it's almost like this being from another world. It's like they see you as like this spiritual, I mean, really, it says here spiritual teacher. They see you as like a spiritual leader. This is what I'm seeing, I'm getting from this card. I'm seeing that they really put you on a pedestal when it comes to spirituality and the knowledge that you have. They feel that you really have a lot to teach them, and they want to learn from you. Also, too, I'm seeing here we have healing family issues in reverse. And so perhaps this person do acknowledge that you're not perfect. So if there was some issues in your childhood or with a previous relationship that you are still having some difficulty with, and perhaps you're still working at this, they acknowledge that they like this about you. Why they like that about you, I really don't know. I just think it's a bit different to like something like that about someone. But I do feel like it shows that you're human, because they put you on such a high pedestal to where it just almost seemed like you were unreachable. You were it's like you were out of their touch, basically. But for her, somehow they know. I mean, this could be someone, you could even be divorced from this person, and you may not be. But this person knows that you still have some issues from your past that has to be worked on, and they do acknowledge that. So the type of relationship that they want from you is that, and they could be part of that whole family dynamic too. But the type of relationship that they want from you, they want you both to work on this relationship together. It's not even a give and take. It's just they really want you to acknowledge them. If they reach out to you, they want you to be open. They want to have something. They want to have a long-term relationship. Now, this could be a friendship. This could be a romantic relationship. It doesn't really matter, but I'm really seeing someone here you both are missing each other. I really am. And they really want to work for the betterment of this connection. They really do. And I sense you may be open to this as well. You may be open to them coming back, but you're trying to decide too, because 3 of Wands came up twice here. So to me, there's some very deep longing, and perhaps you two were lovers at some point. You two may have had a spiritual connection. Perhaps this is where you know this person. You two share your spirituality with one another, and they really miss that. All right, so that's all I have for group number 4. I really wish you the best of luck with your connection. If you would like to subscribe to my channel, that would be great. And I really thank you for watching. And you guys have a good day. Thank you.